Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and we're playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, specifically on the PS5. I'm playing it on the PS5, and I know there have been some, well, from what I can gather, marked differences between the play on the PlayStation and the Xbox. Xbox users seem to be having a lot more difficulties than the PlayStation users. I'm well, I have been saying I'm glass half full. My patience is wearing a little bit thin at the moment. Um, and I am now running. I'm a little bit late on tonight because as I turned my PlayStation on, there was another update sat waiting, and it was 26.0.5. So I am running tonight. I am running the new update. So I have no idea how it plays. This is the first. Hiya Jay, all right, mate. This is my first adventure on the new update. Whether it'll fix anything, I don't know. The 26.0.4 actually made my game worse. Now I can only speak for myself personally, but it actually made my game worse. One of the main features was that on my Southport save, so I played for about 7 hours straight on Wednesday on the Southport save, and when the update had loaded, every single game it was raining. I can't play a game in the Southport save now without it raining, and the match engine graphics are awful. It really hurts your eyes to watch it. It's so stuttery. You know, if somebody takes a shot towards goal, you can't see whether it's gone in or not because it's so stuttery. It's not great. Hiya, Stuart. How are you doing, mate? How are you doing? I'll wait for one or two more to come in before I start discussing too many more things. Hiya, Paul. How are you doing? When it's raining for me, my gameplay is fine. What console are you on, Stuart? What console are you on? Are you on an Xbox or a PlayStation? There does seem to be differences. I don't know. It may. You're really complaining about rain living in England. Hiya, Alan. Are you all right, mate? Not necessarily. I don't mind it raining in games, but so the difference seemed to be that it was towards, well, I think it was the second half of a game that I played, and the rain eased off. I'm guessing it's rain. It could be a glitch. I don't know, but it looks like rain, and the rain had eased off, and the gameplay became a lot smoother. Since then, it's rained in every single game, and whenever it's raining, the gameplay is awful. So I don't know. All I can do is just give you my experience. If everybody else is saying that the 26.0.4 update has improved their game, then fine. It certainly hasn't improved my experience, and my patience is wearing a bit thin now. So I'm not a particularly happy bunny, to be honest. Okay, so we are playing Palermo here. The Southport save, I have... it's been a bit of a weird one with the Southport save because I feel really weird about the game at the moment. I mean, I'm meant to be doing tutorials on how to play the game. I can't do that because there's so many things not working. Text overlays, buttons not working, you know, and also just playing the game myself. I'm still not enjoying it, and it's very glitchy and buggy, and the match engine's not great. I mean, okay, you know, that was the Southport. Maybe Palermo will be absolutely smooth and everything will be fine. This is a glitch. We just got promoted to the Prem, and our goal is to survive relegation. We're currently 14th, and some of our players are saying that they've lost faith in me. Hiya, Scooby-Doo. You all right, mate? I mean, it's difficult to know, isn't it, Stuart? Because, hiya, Stevie. It's difficult to know, Stuart, because we know Football Manager has a lot of silly elements in it, and FM24, we all knew what those silly elements were from day one, and we just got used to them. In FM26, we don't know whether they're a silly element or whether it's actually another bug or a glitch. It's difficult to say, isn't it, really? Also had another update today. Well, I was waiting for a few people to come in. So actually, the latest update is 26.0.5 is the latest update, and I assumed that the PC players would get that first, and we would have to wait till next week. I was preparing to come online. I switched my PlayStation on, and there was another update sat waiting, 1.01 gig, and I've just had a look, and it is the new update. So tonight we're playing Palermo on the very latest update on Football Manager 2026 on the console. So we have got that update now for the console version. All good. Looking forward to watching the live stream today. Me too, Scooby-Doo. I'm looking forward to watching it as well, because I have no idea what's going to happen. Yeah, so Stuart, that update that you've had, that is the very latest, 26.0.5. That's the very latest update. So I've not read the notes for that one, because I've not read the notes. Let's put it that way. That's crazy. There's only 3 points. Right. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, Jay. I mean, for me, that's usually. I mean, Football Manager loves a squeaky bum time, don't they? They absolutely love it. So if you're at the top, they'll have 6 teams with like a point between each of them, and I don't know whether. I mean, I've seen other people do it. I've seen like Jack work the space, and I've seen 1 or 2 other people do it where they take over a team and they get 18-point lead. I've never managed that in Football Manager. I don't know whether it's possible. From my personal experience, for me, it always seems to be. I mean, I can't give too much away on my Southport save, but my Southport save is an absolutely perfect example. But anyway, hiya, Tune Teddy. All right, mate. Okay, so yeah, we're playing Palermo tonight, and I've been extensively working on the Southport save this week. I'm trying to work through. So the video that went up tonight, I've kind of used that as a little bit of a tutorial on the bugs that I'm finding in my game. And now I have to say, this is only personal to me. So, it may well be that other users are finding the game running fine. For me, I've still got text overlays. You cannot scroll for the life of you with the controller. You just cannot scroll, and it's really frustrating. And I am losing patience. Then the whole thing about every game, it pours down with rain, and the match engine graphics are absolutely abysmal. They're horrible. Now, we might find a different thing in Italy. What are we at? What are we in? We're in October. October in Italy? I think, is it meant to be a bit nice? Maybe the weather will be nicer in Palermo, and we'll see some nice match graphics. Okay. Hiya, Alan. Are you all right? Didn't catch the new Southport yet. We'll watch it tomorrow morning with my coffee. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one, Alan. It's a very good one, because I've kind of gone. I've gone a little bit personal with my save and the way it's playing for me. I'm not saying it. It plays that way for everybody, but I've tried to show people the way that it's playing, or not playing, really, for me. Text overlays, no scrolling, glitchy. I mean, I don't know whether you can see on my screen at the moment here now. So this happens in the Southport save as well. Look at the time. So that is all wrong there, isn't it? Something's not right there. So, but big news. Let me just fish it out of the bin. Controller. It's gone in the bin. Controller's in the bin. I did say I wouldn't do it. I'm using a mouse because the mouse works perfectly. Everything scrolls right, and I'm guessing I can click up here. Can I click up here? Right click. Oh, it won't let me click up there. Well, that's a bit disappointing. You can usually right click up there, can't you? And then sort the column sizes out and everything, but won't let me do it. Okay, fine. But I can scroll, look. My scroll wheel works. Oh, I'm a happy bunny now. I've got my scrolling back. I love my scrolling. I can't do without it. Okay, so we are playing the game with a mouse tonight. Let's hope it works better. Okay, 7 games of the season played. The only loss we've had was Venezia. Suditarol was a 1-1 draw. But that was a bad loss to Venezia at home. 1-0 loss. Not great. The right click doesn't do anything on fixtures. Right, okay. Well, but if the right click doesn't do anything on fixtures, then they need to fix this, don't they? Because you can't tell there what that means. I mean, obviously, we're all intelligent people. We know that is, you know... Well, actually, no, do we? It just says 20. Do we know what time that was? Not that it matters an awful lot, but it just doesn't look great, does it? It doesn't present very well. Okay, so I don't have to use triangle to continue now. I can use my mouse. How good is this? So let's see. We're actually, like I say, we're working now on the latest update. So let's see how the game plays. Bardi keeps a clean sheet. Okay, we've done all of that. That's fine. Yeah, so a little bit of, I wouldn't call it a rant. I think I would call it more of a bit of information on what I'm feeling and the way the game's playing for me at the moment. So let's see how it plays tonight. Let's get into a game. Where are we now? We're on the 6th of the 10th. That's not the one I wanted. It's not that one either. It's match day. Next game is scrolling. That's changed my life. Being able to scroll has changed my life. 19th of the 10th. Oh, okay then. Maybe we need to put a bit of a friendly in there. Let's arrange a friendly, I think. What are we on now? The 6th. Yeah, let's stick a friendly in there. 90 minutes. Yep. Choose a club. I've not done this before, I don't think. So let's go for a smaller reputation team. It doesn't really matter, whichever one. Did it say a date there? I missed the date. I missed the date there. Have I done something there that... Right, let me just see now. Yeah, when is this friendly for? When have I put that friendly in there for? I've put it in for the 7th. Great, okay. The right click doesn't do anything on fixture. What's the benefit of arranging friendlies mid-season? I always do it, Stuart. It's something I've always done. You know, if you've got a break of, what's that, 15 days between the 4th and the 19th of October, some of your players can get a little bit out of condition. And not only that, but if you're on a bit of a bad run and you can stick a friendly in there and win it, you know, particularly on PC, it helps the morale of the team if you can win a game. Actually, this one here, I've screwed up with that one. Let me just cancel that friendly. I didn't do that properly at all. Right, let's concentrate. I didn't concentrate there. Okay, so there's a date at the top. Right, okay. So we're playing on the 19th, so we'll arrange it for the 12th, if it'll let me do that. Confirm. 12th of the 10th. Yes, right, okay. I've not done this before, so this is all new to me. Smaller reputation. So we'll try and do the same team again, but we'll... So that means now we're going to play that friendly, and then in a week's time we will play Modena FC. So let's continue, and let's hope they've not fallen out with me because I cancelled. Oh, they've accepted it. Right, oh, that's cancelled, accepted. Right, okay, I'm back in there. Sometimes I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I missed the date at the top. It's amazing, isn't it, when you're used to... Because I've done that hundreds of times playing Football Manager. Just arrange a friendly. There's an international break, arrange a friendly. And but I'm used to it being how it was, and obviously it's not like that anymore. Okay, let's move on with this now. So I have to say, at the moment, I'm finding it a lot better using a mouse for this, which I know we had this conversation, didn't we, on, was it Monday, and somebody was saying to me, you know, you must use a mouse, and I'm like, I'm not using a mouse. I'm on a PS5. They design the game to use a controller with it. You know, I don't use a mouse when I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn or Hogwarts or, you know, Call of Duty, or I don't use a mouse then. So, but I've relented today. I watched a video by FM_console, and he said the game actually plays better with a mouse. So I've relented, and Sports Interactive have got me playing the game in a very strange and weird way to get the game to work. I'm not bitter or anything, but I am losing my patience a little bit now. Right, okay. Hopefully I've got my assistant manager doing the friendlies. Although I arrange them, I don't watch them. Right, okay, we've secured victory there. 5-2 victory, that's all right. Keeps everybody on the toes, doesn't it? Lujo has a second channel for Lego. Yeah, he does. It's I mean, to be honest, Stuart, it's been a very shrewd move on his behalf. He also has another channel that is a private channel. That's not how I found him, but he's always had two channels. He's had one for Football Manager, and then he's had one where it's just him and his family, and he does private videos. And he has an autistic son, and he used to do videos, you know, like twice a week about his family and how they were coping and that kind of thing. And that channel did very, very well for him. So he's always had a couple of channels, but you can see the thing, can't you? You know, I mean, I did a little bit of an analysis. I didn't spend too long on it, but I did a bit of an analysis on the top content creators the other day. And going back to when FM24 came out, and obviously that time for content creators is massive, because that's when they get the engagement, they get the views, and they earn quite a bit of money from it. And the FM24 launch, they were getting many more views than they are on FM26. I think they got it in the first few days, but it's dropped off a cliff completely. So you can understand, like, Lelujo going into Lego, he's basically rented you know, these units you can rent in these storage places. He's rented a double unit, and he has a big layout in there of it all. So I mean, fair play to him. You know, if that's something that he can, and he's quite engaging with it. So fair play to him. And it's another income stream for him, because he did a video a while ago saying that with the cancellation of FM25, he'd lost around £30,000 in income with the loss of, you know, with FM25. Jamie, thought you said you weren't going to use a mouse. Yes, I know, Jamie, I know, but I've been kind of forced into it, and it actually works. One of the things I really, really, really miss, and I'll add a few more realies in there, is scrolling. I can't play the game without scrolling. I need to scroll my substitutes. I need to scroll my squad. I need to scroll the league table. I need to scroll. You can't scroll with a controller. So, as I said before, my controller's in the bin now. I've thrown it in the bin. Don't need it. Sports Interactive have said that you can't play with a controller. You have to use a mouse. So that's what I'm doing. Like I say, I'm not bitter, but I'm losing patience very fast. And as we know on this channel, when I throw my toys out of the pram, they really go out of the pram. Did you find your transfer history? I didn't. No. I didn't find transfer history. I'm guessing it should be in recruitment and it should be in transfer activity, surely. But there's nothing in there. So, FM24, transfer activity would show you how much money you've spent, how much money you've brought in, players out. Can't find it. Don't know, unless anybody can point me to the right direction. I mean, the other thing as well that I find a bit weird, so I don't know whether I'll be able to find it now, I probably won't, but I was watching Lujo the other day and he went, oh, squad planner, and he got this beautiful squad planner up. And I thought, oh, I've missed that. I'll have a look in. No, it's not there. So I think it's in here. Is it? And so I'm going to point glitches out tonight, so be aware. So we've got this here, overview, player database, blah, 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 recruitment budget. And is there anything more? Well, it is. It's there. It's more there. But it squoze in the corner and doesn't really fit very well. And can we get... Yes, we can. Squad depth. That's amazing. Let's have a look. Oh. Well, that's a bit disappointing, isn't it? That tells me absolutely nothing. What a waste of time. So it's active only. Flip that switch and the transfer history might be there. No, it isn't, Stuart. I've searched high and low for it, so let's do that again. What we're doing, because I went into something else, didn't I? Transfer history, transfer activity, and yeah, active. What's this here? Dario Saric. Right, okay. Okay, I've never seen that before, so we'll hold my hands up. I don't want to say things that, but having said that, I have signed a left fullback, Imperiale, so where's he there? Let's go filter. Oh, that's just positions, right? Okay, so where's Imperiale on there? Because he's a signing that I made. So this is what? Dario Saric, a 28-year-old midfielder. Transfer is arranged. Joining... Oh, he's going out on the 1st of July 26. Okay. Transfer window, and it's there, hidden away. Okay, so under more, and of course you've got to try and find more. Transfer under a transfer window, and it's there hidden away. Transfer window, right? Okay. Right, what do I need to click here? Is it ins and outs? That's for everybody, that, isn't it? I mean, I'm very happy for people to point me in the right direction, but that doesn't look right, does it? More, transfer window. Right, let's just go through everything then. So we Zero BKT, right? January transfer activity. So that's every club. Okay, ins and outs, transfer history. Transfer history. Ah, we found it. Right, okay, who said that? Right, thanks very much, Ragey Dave. Thank you. Yeah, I know, Frog. Like I say, I'm losing my patience with it. I am seriously losing my patience with it. Right, okay, so fine. So I will admit it is there. I couldn't find it. I mean, what do I say about that? Do I say there's far too many clicks to get to that? It's actually hidden away. It doesn't really describe it. So it should actually. I mean, in FM24, it was very easy to find, very, very easy to find. In this, not so easy. Okay, it's there, right? Well, I know where to find that in future, right? Okay. The squad depth screen is hilariously bad. I'm currently doing my squad depth with a pen and notepad ahead of my summer transfers. Yeah. Might be worth a look on the Southport save tomorrow. Oh, I'm definitely the Southport save. I can't really talk too much about the Southport save, Stuart, because it'll give the game away. But yeah, we'll be definitely having a look at that. Way too hidden. Stumbled across it tonight. I mean, okay, fair play. There ought to be a help section that you want, and it will guide you to it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and lighten the mood in tonight's stream because I'm getting seriously pissed off with the game now. If you've not noticed, I was very glass half full. I was willing to give them a little bit of time. They brought an update out. It made my game worse. They brought another update out tonight. I've not played the game yet, but it's not fixed any of these things. I mean, what's that? What are those two updates done when more is shoved away there? We can just about see it. It's not even on the line. What is that all about? Bonkers. FM26 is a hide and seek game now. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that the squad planner, when Lujo brought it up, I thought, oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I can see at a glance, where I need to strengthen and whatever. And then you try it in this and you get this silly box up that just doesn't really tell you. They may well not have done. Why did they bother coding that in? It's a waste of time. Absolute waste of time. Right, okay, so it looks like we're playing a bit of catch up here. Okay. But it'll be interesting tonight. Let's just see if it has actually fixed anything. Because like I say, I played the Southport save for about 7 hours straight on Wednesday. I got up, had my breakfast, and then I was on it. And I was on it all day. And then after the update had been loaded on, I played it again, and my game was actually worse. We've just reached the semi-final of the Caribou Cup, and my captain thinks we're underachieving. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of wondering whether we're all finding different things that are applicable to the team that we're managing and the league that we're in. Maybe we are. I don't know. It'd be very interesting to see whether it's raining, in the Palermo save, because it rains in every single game in the Southport save. But anyway, 73 views tonight, so welcome along. It's the Gobby Gafford. It's a bit of a whinge-a-thon tonight. We're playing Football Manager 2026 on the console, and I'm managing Palermo. And up to now, I've been very glass half full. I've been willing to give Sports Interactive the benefit of the doubt, but we've had 2 updates now, and my game has actually got worse, not better. It's not fixed a lot of things for me. So while you're here, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell and give me a like, because I am going to be on a bit of a whinge-a-thon tonight. I mean, it might not last. Let's see how we do. Right. Hiya, Simon. Are you all right, mate? How is FM26 going? Is it better? No. Jay, am I the only one with no squad problems, no match engine problems, or UI problems? I think you are, Jay. Yeah, I think you are. I think you're having a lovely time with it. And right, let's have a look at what we're doing here. Okay, so I've got quite a few players injured, so I can't put a full bench out, which is a bit annoying. One of my main strikers is still out injured. But I'm going to stick with the 3 at the back, 2 wing-backs bombing on. So we're not getting any exclamation marks, so that looks all okay. In possession, okay. And like I say, I have got quite a few injuries. Although, oh no, that's right, yeah, goalkeeper. Vasic. Oh, Vasic is back. Will it let me do that? Ooh, there's an improvement. I've not been able to do that before. Oh, and he's back as well. Okay, let's get him on the bench. I'm sure he'll be on a fitness. Okay, so we've just got the 2 injuries now. Right, okay. Did you say there is a console patch today? There is, Foggy, yes. They announced, pretty short notice really, I think. They announced a new patch, 26.0.5 coming out on the PC. But I switched my PlayStation on just before I started on live stream, and there was a 1.1 gig file ready to upload there. So it is out for console as well, yeah. I'm surprised with all the negatives here because I'm having a great time. Maybe it's my PC. You see, there's the thing though, isn't it? Like, you know, I mean, I've watched quite a few of Jack's and quite a few of Lelugio's, and they seem to be all right. The PC, I think if you got a good PC, then you're all right. Console wise, it's let's give it the benefit of the doubt. We're playing on the new update now, so let's go to the match and let's see what happens. I mean, it may well be that because I must say that I'm playing on a brand new PS5. I bought myself a new PS5 for FM26 coming out, so it's a brand new PS5. It's a brand new controller, and I've used it on Hogwarts. It was absolutely fine. So, but on here, there's so many things that don't work. Like when you're trying to do a transfer in game, very often you'll select a player, it jumps to the next one, and you put the wrong player on, so you've got a goalkeeper playing at centre half. I mean, some people would say that, you know, I do that quite regular. Right, let's go to the dugout. Okie dokie. Very sunny day, and it's not raining. Right, let's see how the game plays. Let's see how the game plays. I've played so many games in the Southport save, and it's rained every single time. Console. There have been issues. Some of those are sorted with patches. Some still not. I'm really enjoying the game. Right, come on. Let's just get rid of this a little bit. What colour are we playing in? Because they've changed shirt colours and stuff like that, haven't they? They've made them darker and lighter and whatever. We are at home here, aren't we, as well? So let's go attacking. It jumps up. Glad I'm not the only one. I'm glad, yeah, thanks very much, Stuart. I'm glad I'm not the only one as well, because I feel like when I'm saying that, people are like listening to it and going, what the hell's he on about? So I'm glad it's, it's causing a problem for, oh, right, okay, so I've got an injury to my striker. So Brenori's going to have to come on then. Yeah, I mean, I'll let you know tonight, Stuart, whether or not a mouse... At the moment, the mouse is making it a much more playable game. A much more playable game. I mean, whether you want to dig your heels in and, like I was trying to do, and say, no, I'm playing it with a controller, or, use a mouse and it be a much better experience. At the moment, it's a lot easier to control. A lot easier to control. First half injury, surprising, no. Yeah, I know. From here on, though, Stuart, I'm trying to be positive now because nobody wants to come into the stream and hear me whinging my head off. Right, here we go. It's very bright, isn't it? Oop, foul. I don't mind a few bugs, but just, these things that I really, really want in the game. I mean, I think I've found a way of resting the squad. I think I've found a way to do it without paying for it. What I've done is I've gone into the thing where you, like players who are not great health, you do no pitch or gym work. So there's 4 levels in there. I've extended that right up to, like the one that's like very nearly perfect health. They're doing half intensity, and then the rest of them are on no pitch or gym work. So that's the way I did it in the Southport save, and it seemed to have worked. It's the players didn't get as tired. Address the team. It's not, obviously it's not ideal. I think we're going to be angry actually. Still seeing way too many highlights. That's my main concern. What speed are you playing it on, Stuart? Because I noticed when I was playing it on speed 1, I got loads of key highlights. I've moved up to 1.25 now, and I don't get anywhere near as many highlights. So that's not ideal, is it really, that my main strikers got injured in the first half? Giving the ball away. 1.25, right. Okay, I can't help you with that one then. I don't know. I mean, I might be making stories up in my head, but I changed from 1 to 1.25 and there seemed to be a lot less highlights. Thankfully, my team is too crap to create highlights. Oh my god. Okay, this is not going very well, is it, really? Are they a good side, this? They've had 5 shots, nothing on target yet, so... Right, okay, let's have a look at... who can we bring on here? I need to have that one on, don't I? You know what? It looks like they fixed one of my niggles. Down in this corner here, there was text overwriting. You couldn't click confirm changes. It looks like they might have fixed that. So I'm happy about that. Gomez, right, who can we bring on in the centre? This is the first game on the new patch, correct? Yes, it is. Yes, Frog, it is the first patch on the... And look at this. This is a beautiful thing. I can scroll. It's amazing. I love it. Right, let's bring Vasic on for... Hang about Gomez, wasn't it? Yeah. Vasic on for Gomez. Who else can we bring on? I was bringing this geezer on. Let's bring 2 new central midfielders on. Howard Giassi, and they're doing all right, aren't they? The wing-backs are doing all right. Palumbo is very tired. Palumbo, very tired. What can we do about that? I've spent that much time on the Southport save this week. I've kind of... can Vlasic play a bit further forward? He can. Right, let's move Vlasic a bit further forward then. And we'll bring Giovanni in. I think we'll do that. We're on attacking, aren't we? Right, let's confirm that and let's get going. Right, I have to say, at the moment, my experience is 100% better at the moment. It's 100% better. I'm clicking buttons, they're working, there's no text overlay. I was really pissed off when that first update came out. I thought, right, okay, the things that I'm seeing, they're not niggly little things, they're very important things. They'll fix these. And when I saw no change, I was very annoyed. Vlasic. Oh. Oh, let me just pause this. So I had a cracker on Wednesday. So you know the thing in Football Manager 24 where your wing back would be running down the wing and then he would trip over his bootlaces and then the opposition player would just pick the ball up, run up the other end. So I had the same thing. So my wing back was running down and then all of a sudden he just stopped and he completely face planted. It was as though he was like a cardboard cutout and somebody had just gone, pushed him over and he went like that, face planted. And then the opposition player just picked the ball up, ran up the other end and scored. So he face planted and we lost a goal because of it. Oh my God. But my experience at the moment, other than the fact that we're not winning, my experience is a lot better using the mouse. A lot better using the mouse. Oh, that's a nice ball. Stick it in. No. I don't like this. I don't like a 0-0 at home. This is not good, is it really? Yes. Because the board requirement is promotion this season, isn't it? We can't be messing about. Got to get promoted. Oh, that's a nice ball. This is looking dangerous, this. We've lost it. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to have to do a video about using a mouse. I know I was adamant I wasn't going to use one, but my word, is the experience 100% better using a mouse? I'm going to have to do a video on it, I think. Am I playing PS5 on a monitor? Yes, I am, Simon, yeah. Yep, we're angry about that one. So actually playing that friendly did us no good at all then, did it really? Let's hope that injury to my striker is not too bad. I mean, there's little bits, isn't there? There's like that more on the recruitment that needs sorting out, and then there's the times on the fixture list that are not great. But I suppose they're only minor things. Other than that, there's no text overlay now, and I can see things. Um, you don't have a flat surface to use a mouse on, Frog. Okay. I also want it, but is it expensive? What, the game itself, Simon? On the game's like, well, I paid $44.95, I think, for it on console. I think you can still, if you're on PC, I think you can you still get the discount codes? I'm not sure whether you can actually. I don't know. I'll tell you what, this is a different experience. This, can I right click on there to organise those? No, I can't. No. But I mean, yeah, I know it's there, so it's not a problem. The fixture list is, there's still a problem with the timings, so I can't organise those. Can I do, so if I go onto my squad, can I do anything in there? Yes, I can. Now, I've never been able to do that before with a controller. I don't know whether we're all seeing this, but with a mouse, you can actually do what you could do on FM24. You can insert a columns, resize the columns. Couldn't do that with a controller. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. Yeah, I'm either on my bed or on my couch when I play my PlayStation. Fair enough, Frog. Fair enough. Oh, I see the monitor. It depends what quality. It's like anything in life, isn't it, Simon? You know, I think you can pick a monitor up for like 35, 40 quid, but then if you want a really good one, then you're looking at hundreds, aren't you? It's, I mean, I have 3 monitors, so, you know, when I say I've got lights, it's quite a setup here. One day I'll do a little bit of a video and show you how I'm set up. But I have 3 monitors, which I love, because I can do, when I'm editing and I'm creating thumbnails and stuff like that, I can move things around and it's great. That's why when I'm playing the game, I've not gone doolally. If you see me looking up, I'm looking at the monitor. The monitor that they're playing the game on is higher up. I've got one of these dual stands, so I have 3 monitors. I'm not trying to show off there, Simon. Hope the controls on controller working all day using a mouse. Sometimes you just want to chill with a controller. Yeah, I'm afraid, Foggy. My experience up to now is they're not. FM_console did a video today where he was saying that quite a lot of the things now, they've transferred things to the square on a PS controller. But that doesn't actually work. It doesn't do anything. Apparently R1 is a redundant button. They don't use that for anything at all. But most of the stuff just doesn't work. And but using a mouse, and we're all seeing that, aren't we? I can actually do that now, which is great. So I can actually auto-size columns, put another column in. That's fantastic news. Right, address an injury. What's this? Right, okay. So how long is he going to be out for? Oh, my main striker is out for 6 to 7 weeks. Okay. Not ideal. Not ideal. Oh, yeah, I have to say, you know, trying to put a positive spin on it tonight using a mouse, it's okay. I'm liking it. It's good. Of course, both of my video today and my live stream have all been done before the new patch came out, so I might have to do another one over the weekend. In fact, I might actually do a video and put it out. I don't normally do one over the weekend, but I might put one out over the weekend. Use a mouse, it's a game changer, and it is. I mean, I'm watching a rich professional streamer with 3 monitors. Right, okay. Right, okay, let's just analyse what you've said there. So, you've said rich. You got that one wrong. I ain't rich. Professional, some would argue, some would argue with that as well. Professional, because I've had my my left back playing in goal, or was my goalkeeper playing at left back? It was something like that. I would hardly call myself professional. Streamer, yeah, you know, maybe. But yeah, I have got 3 monitors. Yeah, well, I have to do that, you see, for because of the way that I connect, like, my PlayStation. But I've also, because I used to be a PC engineer, so I've got 2 PCs as well, Simon. But I built them both myself. So, but my main PC, that has to have an input as well. That's connected to 2 monitors, and then my PS5 is connected to the other monitor. So it's just the way I have to do it, really. I quite like it. It's all right. I tell you what, you know, I'll tell you what, I had a bit of a whinge at the beginning of the game, but playing with a mouse, it's a game changer. I can tell you here and now, playing with a mouse is a game changer. This is massive. We'll have to come in capital. Always drama and the best content. Yeah. Oh, I mean, again, I might have to pick holes in what you said there, Simon. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, yeah. I mean, there is always drama on my channel. Yeah, I'm always throwing my toes out pram. Best content, again, you know, I don't know really. Right, let's get through this. Right, we need a win, lads. We need a win because... So I am noticing that this text overlay down this bottom right that was causing me a lot of trouble has disappeared. So that's good news. Can we pick... And I don't think we'll be able to pick anybody to go in there, will we? Because... No, he's injured. He's injured. So we're going to have to take... what's his face? Oh, he's on the pitch, isn't he? Right, so we're going to have to play him anyway. The problem I've got now is playing with 2 strikers is a bit of an issue, because those are the only 2 strikers I've got, really. And if another one of them gets injured, then I could be a bit screwed. Who can I play up? I mean, Vere is meant to be an attacking midfield player. Is he still injured? Oh, he's still injured. See, that's... So, I don't know whether you can see what I'm doing there, but... So, on the substitutes bench, I can't left click on Vasic. So, and the screen's like, what are you trying to do? I should be able to look at Vasic and look at his attributes, shouldn't I? Hiya Mark, how are you doing? How's the Gobby Gaffer this evening? I mean, much improved since I started. I'm using a mouse and it's an absolute godsend. And my club players against yours after the international break, so I may have to put feelings aside for one day. Oh, are you a Newcastle fan, Mark? Meet Jay. Jay's a big Newcastle fan as well. Yeah, I have no idea how. I try not to bring. I said on Monday I don't do football banter. I just don't do it. I mean, a lot of City fans jumping up and down with joy after the Liverpool win. They're all saying Liverpool were crap. They weren't crap. They just had a bit of an off day. They had a goal disallowed. I have no idea whether it should have been allowed or not, but you know, it was just one of them games. We won it. Right, hold on a minute now. And Sanders, I really enjoy your channel, mate. You seem like a genuine guy. I'm just curious, have they fixed the scrolling issue on console? No, they haven't. Insanity. No, they haven't. But I have. I'll show you what I've done. Controller in the bin. Mouse. I put a battery in it. It works a treat. You can scroll. It's fantastic. Fully Clover, not being able to rest players without paying is a pain in the backside, especially games in Europe. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to having a team in Europe. I'm really not. So 4-leaf clover, what I've done in my Southport save, and it's not ideal, but you know where you can go into like the training and you get the levels of training, so you get 4 levels. So players whose health is very, very low, no pitch or gym work. And then normally it will be, the next one will be half intensity, full intensity, double intensity. Well, I've knocked all that down. Even players who have got really good health, I've got them in half intensity, and the rest of them, no pitch or gym work. And that's the way I've kind of worked around it. It's not ideal. It's far from ideal, but it does seem to have worked. Whether it'll work with teams in the Europe, I have no idea. Right, well, I heard you playing a goalkeeper outfit. Why not use him in your striker? Don't tempt me, Frog. Don't tempt me. Looking at viewers now, you're around 40 viewers. You are getting much more viewers. Yeah, on my screen I've got 151. But I do feel, I think what happens is that I think anybody who pops the head in for a second, it's counted as a view. So when you were live, you had around 10. I know, Simon. So the live stream I did on the Tuesday when the game was released, in game on my, because I have an analytics screen in front of me here, I had 2,500, and that's currently standing at over 4,000. But it's like I said to Alex, who's one of my regular commenters, I don't necessarily think that was me. I think it was the drama of the game being so bad, and I think people were coming in to comment, see what we're. I think it was more to do with that than what I was doing, which is fine. I get that. I mean, you know, drama, shock, and scantily clad females sell on YouTube, don't they? And you know, that's what it's all about. Oh, Jay, now then, come on, lad. It's don't. It's all right, Jay. You'll get 3 points against City. I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. I mean, you know, to be honest, Jay, I think you've been screwed royally by the Premier League, because they've brought rules in place to stop anybody else doing Manchester City, and Newcastle are well within the rights to try and get themselves up to the top, and they can't do it. They're hamstrung. It's a shame. I'm in the channel. Yeah, it's sitting much like ourselves, very hot and cold. Yeah, it's a difficult one, Mark. Difficult one. I don't know. Theo and Tamale been amazing though. What about your centre forward, Jay? You know, your centre forward was the best thing since sliced bread. What's happened to him? See, I'll say here and now, I don't think Eddie Howe. I think he's a great manager. He's brilliant. I don't think he's a manager for a team who are going to be constantly in the Champions League and at the top of the game, you know, playing the Barcelonas and Real Madrids on a regular basis. I don't think he's that good, really. I think they might need another manager to take them to the next level. I think Eddie Howe is great. He'll do well with them, but I don't think he's that manager, really. You'll get one of the best console FM manager on YouTube, in my opinion. Thanks, 4-leaf Clover. That's very nice of you to say. Oh, there's not a lot of competition, is there, really? There's not many people doing it. Yeah, the best console trainer. I love everything. Simon. Well, I mean, it's very nice of you all to say that. You know, it's I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best. Yeah, that you're right. Yeah, you're right, Mark. Yeah, lose to City and beat City and then lose to Everton. That's the way football goes, isn't it? Sometimes. Okay, just can't get in the box right. You know, as simple as maybe how it isn't the very top, but he is a very good coach. He is, Alan. Yeah, he is. I will agree with you. He's a very, very good coach. But I think he's a very good coach for a team like, let's say, for instance, let's say a Spurs, you know, at that level of team. But for Newcastle, who want to be, with the money that they've got behind them now, they should be looking to be one of the best teams in the world now and do a Manchester City. I don't think they'll do that with Eddie Howe. I think we made the team better, but play worse. MLS fans in the chat, right? I've never managed in the MLS. Okay, we've gone into Newcastle chat in the right. Okay, let's have a look here now. So I'm wondering whether see, I'd like to right. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Just drop him in there a minute. Let me just have a look at this. That's a bit of a different right. So now I can look at his stats. So he's not really an attacking midfield player, is he? 23-year-old. Is Segre? Segre's not. So we really need, if we're going to play this, we really need an attacking midfielder, don't we? The problem is if I play with two strikers and another one gets injured, then I'm a bit screwed, aren't I? What about him? Let's just stick him in there for a sec. So this is quite annoying. It's like, I mean, he can play there, but it's not ideal, is it really? What happens if we move him there? Palumbo. Okay. Let's bring Gomez back. Giovanni is a DM, isn't he? Oh, I can't. It's annoying this. I can't see what his attributes are unless I bring him into the team. This is another thing they really need to fix. Right, he is central mid. He's more of a DM, isn't he? Segre. Hans Flick would do well in the Premier League. Thanks, Mark. So somebody who agrees with me. Okay. I mean, do we play this though? Do I drop Gomez back to DM? It might help with the build-up a little bit. I don't know. Should we drop Gomez back to DM? Because he plays better there. I mean, it's a bit of a weird looking formation, but I can't play with two strikers now because that would be a bit suicidal. Maybe have one striker, maybe have one sitter in midfield in the attack as an anchor, plug the hole. Where's Steve Itchard criticised the change? Yeah, but I mean, essentially, he is right, isn't he? I mean, generally, I will, I like rotate a team. You know, like if we're winning on a winning streak, and he always says like, if you're on a winning streak, don't change your winning team. So it's kind of a Christmas tree. I like it. I mean, obviously, you know, I don't know whether you have been around a long time, Mark, but. I'm quite well known for my weird tactics, so I mean, like, you know, what's the worst that can happen? I'm over the moon tonight now. This is working an absolute treat. The only thing that could happen now is the batteries run out in it, and then I'll go grumpy again. But other than that, it's working great. Let's go to the match and just play it, shall we? We're having a lovely time, so let's just play the game. I mean, we can't play as badly as we played in the last game, surely. Now, that's something else they've fixed. Oh, no, they've not. Substitutes. Look at the overlay there on the substitutes bench. I mean, that might be because there's a lot of them. Okay. Is that mouse wireless? It is, yeah. Stevie, I'm saying nothing. Is that my... Yeah, it is, Stuart. Yeah, it is a wireless mouse. I've just plugged the dongle into the back of the PS5 and it's picked it up and worked straight away. Right, so we're away in this game. Let's see what we can do in this one. We need to start. We don't want this to be the start of a bad run, do we? Really? I'm finding that a bit boring as well. I don't know about you. You see the kick off, and I think they kick the ball like 4 or 5 times, and then it goes into the 2D. Shall we go attacking again, or shall we leave it on positive? Right, well, we've done nothing in the game, so let's go attacking. We've had 1 shot. Rubbish. Right, okay. This is not going well, is it? The game looks fine when it's raining right now. I mean, they might have fixed it, Stuart. Although I think you did say before, even before the latest patch, it was playing fine. Oh, you mean mine? Right, I can assure you, every game I play for Southport, it's raining. And this is lovely. This is really smooth. This is nice. I like this. I'll have to play Southport, and I'll be recording another episode tomorrow, so I'll be able to tell them whether it's got better or not. But it has been driving me a little bit bonkers. I've been playing the Southport save today, and every single game it rained, and the gameplay was awful. But this is nice. This is nice. This is playing really well. I'm glad it's done this, actually, because all day playing the Southport save, I thought it's going to be very interesting to play Palermo tonight if it rains and see how it does. But it's actually playing quite well. We've just conceded another goal. VAR checking the goal. It's okay, is it? Right. Fine. Yeah, I mean, you could be right there, Mark. Yeah, maybe it's just England. Yeah. I mean, the first couple of times it did it, we were at home, and I think I did kind of think out loud, you know, oh, well, it's Southport, and it's in whatever, time of the year it is. It's bound to be raining, but then we started playing away games, and it was still raining. Okay, things are not going well, are they? Brunori is not playing well up front, 6.3. But I have had times before when my striker's not been good, and I've given them a kick up the shorts, and then they go out and score a couple of goals. Let's see if we can... Oh, over the top. That's a nice ball to Gyasi. Is he going to get there? He does. Like lightning, Gyasi was then. Gomez. Come on, lads. Stick the ball in the back of the net. This is very nice, this, isn't it? What's going on here? Get your head on it. No. Out wide. It's having a shot. Oh! I hate the fact that you can see a player's fitness. Squad and sub screen. Yet you can see your subs. Yeah, I know, Clarence. There's a lot of things like that do need refining. I mean, I'm not a big fan of, from the substitutes bench, not being able to see your player attributes for your substitutes. Not a big fan of that. You've actually got to bring them into the game to see their attributes. And it's fine once you've got to know your team and you know where all your players play and how you know what positions they play well in. But when you're brand new to a team like I am with Palermo, I don't know. I need to know that bit of that information, and I can't get it. That's a nice ball. Palumbo. Come on, lads. It's what I shout to my 10-year-old grandsons on a Sunday, that. You know, make some space. Don't run after the same ball. You're professional footballers. .6. Brunori has actually improved a little bit. Vasic not playing well. Imperiale's having a rough time. I'll tell you what, if the game plays as well as this from now on, I'll be as happy as Larry. This is lovely, this is beautiful. I came into the live stream tonight proper pissed off because I'd had a really awful experience with Southport. The game just didn't look nice at all. I had all these text overlays, but it's we've seen a different game tonight here. Right, okay. What can we do here? I mean, is this telling me that 3 at the back isn't working then? Okay, let's change the striker. Let's bring a different striker on. I've just noticed we've got 2 attacking midfielders doing exactly the same thing. So that's not ideal, is it? We'll bring... what's his face on? He can come on there, because he's on a yellow anyway. Gyasi, it's Perosi, isn't it, to come on that side. Right. And then let's get these doing something different. So I think this is what Clarence was just saying. So on this screen now, I can see the fitness of my subs. I can't see the fitness of my my first team. What does Palumbo like to do? He likes to be an advanced playmaker. Yeah, well, I think I've just demonstrated that, Clarence. Perfect example. No, your screen looks good. I'm playing PS5 on a TV and it's a bit bright. Would I need a 4K PC monitor or would a regular PC monitor look better? Right, Tune Teddy, I was having the same problem. It all looked a bit blown out. So I went into my PS5 settings and you know you do all of this. Make sure these circles, you can see them or you can't see. I did all of that and basically brought the contrast right down. And I found, for me personally, because I play... When I'm playing through the day, I play on the TV, play on a big screen TV. When I'm doing a live stream or I'm recording Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I do it on a monitor. But it seems to have worked for both things. The contrast now is a lot better, a lot better. So give that a try and see. My only worry is that when I come to play other games, because I finished Hogwarts now, when I come to play another game, it may be too dark for that game. I don't know. Yeah, it should be available. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It should be. But unfortunately, it's not. See, I should be able now to say, right, what do I need on the pitch here? Let me have a look at what Ranocchia, what his attributes are. I can't. I just can't click on him. So it is quite bad because now I've forgotten who was tired and who's not. So I'd have to start the game again. Hold on a minute. Let's do that. Oh, here we go. I can do it this way. Ah, right. Okay. I've gone in possession. Right. We can do it this way. So Gomez, very, very tired. Palumbo's very tired. I think this could be a bit of an issue, you know. Basic is tired. I don't think my squad's big enough, is it really? I've only got him to bring on. Other than that, it's all defenders. Let's bring him on, and then let's do this. But we need to make one of these. What does he like to be? See, none of that. Neither of those two. This is a problem when you take a team over and you want to play in a certain way. You've got players who don't really fit into roles. What's that? A channel midfielder, is that? Attacking mid. Channel midfielder. He seems to like doing that. Right, let's do that with him. And Palumbo can be... we'll just leave him as an attacking midfielder. 15 of my players are telling me that they've lost belief in me. We're 13th in the Prem and in the semi-final of the League Cup, and we've just been promoted. So you see that's really poor, that, Stuart, because that seems to me like a glitch in the game, and that could actually get you sacked. So it's one thing having text overlays and bits and pieces that are not looking right, but that's really important. What's Tune said saying? Can you run through it again? Yeah, just go into, if you go into your PlayStation settings, not the game settings, PlayStation settings, and go in there, and then go into the, you know, like the setup. So you know when you first like turn it on and you get this thing where you've got all the circles. And it says, right, adjust up and down until you can't just see this circle, and then it'll do it again on a different background, right? Increase it. So do all of that and get it all spot on. And I found that made a big difference. What it did for me was it altered the contrast. So the contrast wasn't so high. It dropped it a lot. And that made the glare and the players weren't as blown out, which... It's not the game. It's the PS5 settings. Go into that and do the setup. You know, like the bright. It's like the brightness contrast settings, isn't it? Really, but their way of doing it is to have these circles. Try that and see if that works. I'm not entirely sure. There's a lot I can do here. Oh my God, Stuart! Yeah, yeah. So you begin. Oh my word! If ever they were making a game for children, they're doing just that, aren't they? So you've been given an award for winning the championship, and you can select that you can't be sacked. My God, I don't know. Right, let's confirm the changes. I don't think there's a lot I can do here. I don't think I've got the players to do this. I don't know what's going to happen at the end of the season if I don't get them promoted. I mean, it might just be a bit of a dodgy run, but we're doing nothing, are we? Well, 14 shots, 8 on target. That's not doing nothing, is it? We're just not hitting the back of the net. No. Another thing as well that I noticed in FM24 that I would have liked to have seen in the new game would have been, so I've had a game where, let's say I've been losing 2-0 in a game, get to the 70th minute, and you change everything. So you change the tactic, the formation, you bring all your subs on. You might be playing with no wingers, you put wingers on. You might be playing with one striker, put 2 strikers on. And you think, right, I'll see something now, even if it's just one highlight that shows me I've actually made a big change and made a difference, and you get nothing. And I've done it a couple of times in the Southport save, and it just doesn't seem to acknowledge that you've made any changes, you know. I mean, maybe it's one of those achievements. Maybe I need to wait till the pop-up comes up and it says, oh, well done with that you've just done. You can now £1.49 and you can buy a thing where you win every game, even though you're losing 2-0. And it's not going well, this, is it? 2 games played tonight and not won either of them. Mally, well, yeah, welcome along, Mally. What have I missed? Right, okay. So the stream started. I'd thrown my toys out of the pram. I was proper pissed off with the Football Manager. The update had done nothing for me. In fact, it had made my game worse, and I wasn't happy. But what I decided to do about half an hour before the live stream, I thought, right. In fact, I'll show you. So, this useless thing here, stuck that in the bin. Got a battery. I'm using that now. It's great. It's a revolution. I recommend everybody try it. If you're playing console, stick a mouse in. It's amazing. So I'm much cheered up now, Mally. Although apart from the fact that we've lost both our games tonight, we're not doing particularly well. But yeah, it's a revolution. Who knew that a mouse would change the game so much? There is I don't know whether you're aware, Mally, as well, that there's a new update just been released. I've got it loaded, so we're playing on 26.0.5 now. And a lot of the text overlays have disappeared. And the match engine seems to be a lot smoother for me, so... Right, okay, we're going to give it one more game with this formation and a mouse. Welcome to the dark side. I know, Mally, I know, but I know, I said I wouldn't do it, but, you know, I mean, I'm not one for, like, digging my heels in and saying, right, I'm never going to do that. Although I did say that on Monday. But, yeah, I've come to the dark side. I just thought, you know what? Let's give it a go. It can't be any worse, can it? It's actually 100% better. In fact, I would say it's 200% better. It's absolutely brilliant using a mouse. I love it. Mine's just updating now. Yeah, I was a bit surprised, Mally, because FM_console did a video, and he said that, you know, this 26.0.5 was coming out for the PC. I didn't expect them to bring it out for the console at the same time. Yeah, mine updated. So I was a little bit late on because I was waiting for it to update. It's like a 1.1 gig update. But using a mouse has been a game changer. I can scroll now, and scrolling for me is a massive part of my game. If I can't scroll, I'm not happy bunny. So the fact that I can scroll now, there's still things to fix, as Clarence was saying. When you're on the substitutes in a game, when you're on the substitutes page, you can't see the health of your players. Although I think I might have fixed that now or solved it by going in possession. If you look in possession, then you can see them. Right, so I think it's a case of curveballs and levels of difficulty, this, isn't it? They injured... So I started with 2 strikers on Monday, didn't it? It was Palo and Brunero. Brunero got injured. He's coming back off an injury. He's the captain, actually. I've just noticed. He's the captain. I'm looking at my notes. I've got notes over here I'm looking at. Yeah, so... And now Pojin Palo is out as well, so not ideal. Right, we're going to give it one more game using this. Maybe we're just having a bit of a look at this. I can scroll. It's a beautiful thing. Look at this, scrolling. I might just do that for the rest of the night. It's a beautiful thing, being able to scroll. It's marvellous, that. I love it. Okay. I've just noted I've got 242 views. If anybody has popped their head round the corners to see what's going on in this madhouse, we're playing Football Manager 2026. It is the console version, specifically on the PS5. And I'm managing Palermo over in Italy. But while you're here, if you could subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be greatly appreciated. I think we're just going to... hang about. Let's do in possession. Right, is anybody tired? No, they're not. You know what I'm going to do? That might be a problem. That Cesaroni wants a new contract, and he is wanted. I wonder if he's the bad apple. Let's bring him in at left back. That could be the answer to it. That could be the answer to it, that. And let's bring him in place of Segre. Right, it looks like they have been playing together before because they've got the little green line linking them up. Okay, let's go to the match. I tell you what I've not done. I haven't saved it tonight, have I? Let's save the game. Yeah, but so the thing is, Mally, so my Southport save, I've played a lot of that. I played 7 hours straight on Wednesday, and I've played about 3 hours of it today as well. And what I've found since the first update, what I've found is that every game it rains. So whether it's home or away, it chucks it down. And the game, the match engine is awful. It's really stuttery and it's horrible to watch. And every game's been like that, every single game. Now, whether this new update, I won't find out until tomorrow. But I'm thinking I'm going to put a video up over the weekend because this thing here, whatever it's called, this is revolution. Everybody in the country should have one of these. And does anybody know about these? It's called a mouse. Revolutionary. Absolutely brilliant. So I think I might do a video at weekend saying if you're having trouble on console, get a mouse plugged in. It works a treat. Go to match. I don't know what else I can do. When I'm winning, I'm a tactical genius. When I'm losing, I'm like, oh, what do I do here? All right, so the numbering this time, although to be fair, mind you, they've got a lot of subs there. It was on the left-hand side. All the numbers seem to be okay now, but they were jumbled up in the last game, weren't they? I tell you what, I don't like this kit. I'm not a big fan at all. It's like, it seems like it's a very washed out colour, isn't it? I'm not liking it at all. Right, we're at home. Shall we go attacking? I've gone attacking and it's not worked. Let's stay on positive. Come on, chase it out. Come on, somebody. Whoa. What we could do with a win here. This is not ideal, is it? At least Brunori's having a bit of a better game. 6.7 he's on. No, things are not going well. Three shots, 4 shots now, 5 shots, 2 on target. I think we will go. I think we're going to go attacking. We're going to have to do, aren't we? You tell them, Stuart. You tell them. What I normally do is, what I normally say to my players is, if you don't like it, there's the door. That usually works. It sounds like a glitch to me, that, Stuart. Sounds like a glitch that... I mean, have you got any players, you know, like influential players who are unhappy? Is that causing is that causing a problem? Well, if you've just beaten United 3-1, then they all should be chuffed to little mint balls, shouldn't they, really? Okay, almost no lag, fewer crashes and some manual problems fixed. Good start, SI. Yeah, Mike, I'm, my mood is lifted as the evening's gone on. I've been on, what, an hour and a half now, believe it or not. And my mood is lifted. Shall we encourage them? Let's encourage them. Come on, what? You've all done so well so far. Hold on a minute. You've all done so well so far. Oh, I was right the first time. Keep going and make sure you get the win you deserve. There you go. You see, look at this. Words of wisdom. Right, okay. But then, unless you've like, maybe they've asked for a new contract and you've knocked it back or whatever. I mean, what are they unhappy about? It don't make sense, that, does it, really? Here we go. Here's the goal now. Here's the goal. We're going to pass it around like Barcelona, and then look at that ball. The ball inside then was beautiful. Thing of beauty. That's a penalty, that, mate. That is a penalty. Here we go. This is the upturn in our season now. This is where we start taking off. Penalty, ref. It's a penalty. Penalties awarded. Who's taking it? Number 9. It's a centre forward and it's Brunori who's taking it, yeah. Oh, only just. Right, I'm just going to drop off a little bit to positive. We're winning 1-0. Sounds like Jose Mourinho in his 3rd year on teams. They also think the club is underachieving. Who are you managing, Stuart? Who are you managing again? Yeah, we do. Is this the replay? It's the replay. Yeah, we don't want to see the replay. Who wants to see a replay of a penalty? It was in the back of the net, that's all that matters. Right, who's getting tired? Palumbo's getting tired. Loads of them are getting tired. Right, we'll have to make some subs in a minute. But I don't really have the... I'm kind of wondering whether... Hey up, it's in. No, it's not. Penalty again, ref. No. Another highly influenced player threatening to leave now due to underachievement. Surely got to be ridiculous. Yeah, so who is it you're managing, Stuart? Well done. We've won the ball there in midfield. Look at this. Whatever next. Oh, what a ball. What a ball, Cross. I mean, how did you hit the post with that, mate? Right, let's make some changes. So we'll bring Segre can come on in midfield. Giovanni can come on there. In fact, where can Segre play? Can play at DM, can't he? Right, we're going to drop back, I think. Segre can come in there, and we'll drop Vlasic into midfield. We'll play that, I think. Aguero can come on there. Pirozzi can come on there. And let me just click that again. Right, okay. So we made 4 changes. Shall we make a 5th? Let's make a 5th. And Palumbo's looking very tired. Let's bring that geezer on there. He can play there. Right. Okay. Southampton. Right. Okay then. Right. Well, I mean, from what you're telling me there, Stuart, Southampton, they shouldn't be complaining about that, should they? So that's it sounds like a glitch to me that. You'll have to wait for the next patch, Stuart. Maybe the next patch will fix it. Ooh, look at that. Scythe down. Absolutely. Loving at the time I'm doing a Southport save myself almost every year. I'm waiting for January updates. So for now, I'm managing South Africa. Right. Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult... Like they always are, aren't they, down in those leagues. Yeah, you've got no money at all, have you? Right, that should be in. Is that going to get flagged? No, it's not. My word, we scored 2 goals in a game here. 3rd time lucky tonight. That was a nice header on that, wasn't it? Very nice header. The assist there from one of the subs. Very nice. Right, come on, keep the ball out of the back of the net, lads. Whoa, over the top. $267 views now. Can we have another one just to like lift spirits a little bit more? 3 would be brilliant, wouldn't it? I'm glad Brunori's scored though, because that's important to me that he scores. Right, okay. So at last we can actually say that we're delighted. So that might that might improve the morale of the team. Now, I think this is where the whole rest in the squad thing is going to bite me, because what are we on, the 28th? Let's have a look. When's the next game? The 1st. Right. Finally, I win. Yep. So, so this is what I've done in the Southport save to overcome the rest in the squad. So I'm going to change all of these to no pitch or gym work. And then that one there can stay on normal intensity, normal intensity. Right. So these three here, so we get 5 here. I don't know what there's only 4 in. I'm sure there's only 4 in the Southport save. But I'm going to change them to no pitch or gym work. And obviously it's not ideal, but I need to rest players. And given the fact that I've got to pay £7.49 to do that, I mean, I'm using a mouse now. You know, Sports Interactive have forced me to use a mouse. They're not forcing me to pay £7.49 to rest my squad as well. After playing inverted wing backs in the 6th tier. Oh my god. If you said to players in the 6th tier inverted, they'd be like, what are you talking about, boss? Hiya, old dad gamer. What we're thinking about now with the updates. Old dad gamer, I'm using one of them. It's revolutionary. What are people's thoughts on the out of possession formation? On my Southport save, I have kept it old school and matched with my in possession formation, which has improved my results. Well, that's interesting, Mally. That is very interesting. I mean, out of possession, I normally, like, if I'm playing with wingers or wide players, I normally drop them down to like wide midfield players and play a bit more defensive. But I mean, it's worth a try, I suppose. That's a difficult way of playing that, Mike. I mean, no first transfer window. That's a very difficult. You make, you know, like in the Enterprise National League North, you're making life really hard for yourself. Although, to be fair, I suppose, if you've got no money, then. Stuart, a big fan of in-depth tactics. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly interesting. There's no doubt about it. Right, how are we doing now then with the? I'm trying to find where the what's it is. Portal, isn't it? Portal stages. Okay, we're in 3rd place, 19 points, with 4 points off the top. Casina and Padova. Right, okay. Could do another win. Goes without saying, doesn't it, really, I suppose? What's happening here? Has been putting in time and working hard on improving his game. What would you like to do? Well, praise his efforts. See, that's a bit misaligned there, isn't it? It's a little bit misaligned. So the board are pleased at the moment. I'm getting a C+. We are the board vision. So we've got to win promotion to Serie A. So we have to, it's required. I mean, would I get sacked if it's on a required? If I don't achieve that? Yeah, I mean, me too, Mike. I'm not. You know, like when they do like one of the favourite taxes, they're like a 4-2-3-1, isn't it? But there seems to be like a gaping hole in the middle of the park. So I'm not a big fan. I mean, I'm not a big fan of wingers anyway. But how much money do you get for winning the league in Serie B? Probably not going to be a lot, if anything. I don't even know if it's does it tell you that here? Where would it tell you that? Let's have a look. Club. Facilities. I want rules, don't I? I don't know where that would be. More? No. In portal? Can't find where the I can't find where the rules are. I mean, it's pretty mad, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I'm struggling to find rules. I know it's there because I was in it the other day, but I've just been in that, haven't I? Right, okay. So where would that be? Message, calendar, position, but news site, stages. Is it in Korea? Profile, principles, my history, managerial stats. No. It's not going to be in match day, is it? Recruitment. I mean, why would it be in recruitment? It's there, I know it's there. Competition page. League table. Season preview, is it in there? To rest multiple players at the same time. Squad screen, tick boxes, left out players' names, right click mouse and select rest. Ooh, that's a good point, Mally. That is a good point. I'll try that in a minute. Can't find it. I know it's there because I have been in it, but I can't find it. It shouldn't be this difficult, should it really? Squad depth, transfer contracts. Can't find it. It's not in fixed schedule. Previous meetings, no. Competitions, I've just been in there. Okay, rules, we found it. Found it. Okay. Oh, so the top three, that's interesting. Top three get promoted, get 2.16 million. Right, okay, that's answered the question. Right, so let's go into squad. 23 players. And then, so obviously I can't, so I'm going to have to do that manually, aren't I? think. Ah, you're joking me. Ah, let's just do those. Tonight is a revolutionary night. We've actually found how to rest players. We can do it using a mouse. Oh my God. We can do it. When's the next game? Saturday the 1st. Oh, we're on it already. Right, okay. Absolutely brilliant, Mally. Absolutely brilliant. You've made my night. You have absolutely made my night. Mr. Mally, you've saved us all. But you've got to use a mouse, Stuart. So, okay, that's great news. That fantastic news. So, in that case, then we found a way around the paywall, because using a controller you can't do that, and you had to pay. To do something now, having plugged a mouse in, we can do. So we found a way around. Right, okay. Right, I'm resting my players next, after the next game. Anybody that we can bring in? No, we can't. Yeah, I mean, let me just go back. I don't think that squad first team. Can we do that? No, it's a bit fiddly, because if you've got to really careful, because you can do them all, get to the last one, and then it unticks them. It's a bit fiddly, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Right, okay, let's you've got a feel for all those would pay. I mean, it's not a lot of money, is it, Stevie? You know, at the end of the day, it's like the Magic Sponge, £1.49. It's not a lot of money, but it's just silly. You know, that's what I object to. It's silly. You know, and then they may as well say, you know, well, you've got to pay £7.49, so your goalkeeper can only punch a ball out. He can't catch it. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But anyway, thanks to Mally with it's Gobby Gaffer Chat 1, Sports Interactive 0 in the back of the net. Come on, have it. Right, we need to go to in possession here. Let's see how many players are shattered. Right, we can start resting players now. This is very, very important. Oh my God. So when we get Palermo into the Champions League, I can start resting my players. It's wishful thinking, this, but, you know. Right, okay, let's have a look. So, did Veroli make the difference there? Taking Cesaroni out? Who's Blin? Anyway, is he any good? Let's do a comparison between him and Gomez. It's Gomez, isn't it? Yeah, Claudio Gomez. No, there's not a lot in it, is there really? There's not a lot in it. Back. Yep, that works as well. That's something I've not done tonight, but that worked as well. Gomez. The other thing that we've got here, we've got this Giovanni in on loan, haven't we? So he's 2.5 star potential to be 4. Is he better than Gomez? Again, not an awful lot in it. I mean, set pieces he's brilliant at. Right, okay. Yeah, I can. Let me just go back. Out of possession. In fact, let's do both and then we can compare them. Oh, it's a good job you mentioned that, Mally. It's a good job you mentioned that. I was just about to go in there. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Right, okay, let's just do that. So I think we're going to do something along the lines that you've done. Palumbo, Vasic, 2 DMs, 3 centre-backs. Mike, I'm a fan of squad rotation. I usually end up with 30 plus first team players who can all play. Really, go for those. Well, Mike, so in my Southport save, don't tell Stevie G though, because Stevie G will be hopping mad. But in my Southport save, I've been doing a lot of rotation in the Southport save. Unfortunately, even though they're not my players, the style of playing and the tactic I'm playing now, I've actually got players who I can do some rotation with. So I've been doing a lot of rotation because my squad's not very big, and playing in the FA Cup, the FA Trophy, and 46 games a season, it's a lot of football to be playing. Declan Williams, any improvements with the update? I think I'm putting a lot of the credit down to this. I've started using a mouse tonight, and this has revolutionised my play tonight. I'm loving it now. This is great. The match engine is a lot smoother. Even though it's been raining, the match engine's a lot smoother. No text overlays. Well, not too many of them. I would say at the moment now, I've cheered up through the stream. I started the stream really grumpy, and now I'm at a point where I'm saying, you know what? I think it is improved. Yeah, and maybe a couple more updates, and we might be somewhere near to it being a good game. So, can't see that. What are you trying to say, Mally? I mean, I've got my beautiful face on there. Are you trying to say? Oh, okay then. Just a minute. Let me get me out of the way. I'll have to use the other. Got 2 mice. It's all 3. Got 3 monitors, 2 mice. It's all go here. Right, let's get my big head out of the way. There we go. How about that, Mally? You have a study of that. I have changed it round a little bit there now. So, 2 DMs. The wing back's still quite high, but I mean, there's 5 players in there to stop an attack now. If they can't stop an attack, then we may as well not be playing. Centre forward, attacking mid. I've still got, though, haven't I? I've still got these 2 doing different things. Hiya, Trev, mate. How are you doing? How are you finding the game now with the new patch and everything? Can I put myself back on now, Mally? Is that all right? Am I? Can I put myself back? There we go. You see, I didn't have my beautiful face on there, Trev, when you came on. Sorry, but Mally wanted to look at my out of possession tactics, so I thought, you know what? I'll be polite and I'll show him. Right, what does Vasic like to do? I think we've been down this route, haven't we? He likes to be a playmaker, channel midfielder. 'Cause Okay. I'd like to have these two doing different things. Let's make him a channel midfielder then. Let's do that. So he's the playmaker. Right, okay. Right, let's give it a save. Let's go with that. Right, we need a win here. We need a win. I tell you what I have noticed as well, you know, that, I mean, the controller is knocking about somewhere. Oh, it's in the bin, isn't it? But I've noticed that all of the, like, indication things, like circles and squares, have all disappeared. They've gone. Has the game now, because I'm not using the controller, has it decided that, oh, it's playing with, we don't need any of those now? Going well, matches aren't laggy anymore. Nice, I like the 3 centre-backs, 2 DMs and 2 wing-backs when I'm in a low block counter-attacking. Right, okay. Yeah, I mean, so the problem I have been having, Trev, in the Southport save, I installed the first update, and after that, every single game, I played for 7 hours on Wednesday and 3 hours today on the Southport save, and every single game it rained. And when it rained, the match engine was awful. It was stuttering, laggy and horrible. I haven't played Southport since I've loaded the new patch in. Southport save except for 2 strikers instead of 2 attacking mids. Yeah, I'm all right, Ollie, mates. I'm all right. Yeah, I mean, I've got a bit of a problem here, though, Mally. I've only got 2 fit strikers, so it's a bit of a problem. Right, let's go to the match. Let's play this match. Let's see if we can get another win. Yeah, well, stop injuring my bloody players then, and you won't need to put that message up, will you? Simple. Yeah, it's been a bit of a week, Ollie. I've spent hours and hours and hours in the Southport save and tearing my hair out with the controller not working properly and it just not being the greatest of games. But I'm using a mouse now, so the mouse has made a real difference. I'm kind of looking forward to playing my Southport save now tomorrow, because we've got an episode to record. I'm kind of looking forward to doing it. And they said FM22 is constructed for controllers. It's a good point, Stuart. Mike, I'll be playing Route 1 with the Target Man and Poacher. Revolutionary stuff. Yeah, I mean, obviously in the lower leagues, that's kind of standard, isn't it? But it's very rare I've ever used a Target Man in Football Manager, even in the lower leagues. I just don't like it. It's like using wingers. I don't like using wingers either. I'm a bit of an oddball with Football Manager. I like to do things a little bit differently. Because let's face it, you know, if you came in here and I was playing a 4-2-3-1 for every team, you'd be like, oh, that's a bit boring. Right, I think we need to go, let's go attacking. Yep, Ollie, you're exactly right there. Is that us? Is that us? Have we scored? We've scored. The scrolling is so important, isn't it, Ollie? Because you need to scroll your squad. You need to scroll your substitutes. You need to scroll your leagues. Scrolling just wasn't working, but it's working fine with the mouse, so it's the way forward. In fact, I don't even know if I'll go back to a controller now, because I'll give it a go tonight. But everything I've needed to do has worked with a mouse. It works a lot quicker, smoother. One of the other things that was a bit strange as well, which obviously with a controller, you know, you have to put up with, but it was the pointer speed. Now you can alter that in game. I had it on the fastest, but even then it was a little bit sluggish. Ah! Wingers, one of the strongest roles this year, says Arrow. I mean, it is a weird one, Arrow. So on my Southport save, I am playing with wide players, but I've got them as inside forwards, both of them. So it basically, you're playing with three strikers. So they are wide, but so when I say I don't play with wingers, I suppose I am, but I've got them both playing. They can both play, and even the backup players can play as like a front three, and it's been working an absolute treat. Get in! In! Yeah! Oh. Still playing the same with Arsenal. Just started second season, won the FA Cup, first season versus Fulham. Very stressful game. It's just a computer game, Trev. It's just a computer game. It's not meant to be stressful. Address the team. Right, we're going to be... I think we're going to be encouraging again, you know. Should we be encouraging? Let's be encouraging. Let me just read the... what's my name? No, I'm in Greece, but I've been doing a Southport save almost every year. Tend to visit sometime. The town looks awesome. It's a nice place, Southport. Almost the same as Greece, apart from the weather. Well, Mally, in my save, it rains every game, so... I mean, let's hope they don't use my Football Manager save as some kind of an advertisement to Southport, because nobody will ever go. Function bad, so we would have to use a mouse. You know, I mean, that's a point, Frog, isn't it? That is a point. Maybe try putting your wing backs as full backs to form a five at the back when out of possession. Yeah, could do. Could do. You mean drop them back? So drop them back like that. I'll have to do, won't I? Because otherwise I can't do that. Giassi doesn't like it though. He doesn't like that at all. We'll give it a try though, because what I'm doing at the moment doesn't seem to be working very well. So give it a try. Basic is not having a good game. 6.4. Got drenched on Tuesday. Oh my god! So my grandsons play in a team. I have twin grandsons, and Tuesday's training night. My god, did it welly it down? It was awful. Yeah, but it also seemed to... I kind of got the opinion that it was the rain that was causing the lag in the match. But like I say, I'm going to make a video over the weekend about the mouse, because it's revolutionised the game for me, this. So I'm going to make a video over the weekend, and I'm going to make the next video in the Southport save. So I'll be able to see whether it's changed or not. Right, this is not going well once again. We had a 2-0 win last time. I thought we might have turned it round. Things not going well again. Right, let's bring him on. To be honest, I don't know whether I have the players to play this at all. I mean, how many wing backs have I got? I've got like 4 or 5 wing backs. Let's bring Segre on. And let's change the wing backs again. In fact, that Brzezinski is the one who's been working his socks off in training. Let's give him a run out. Jamie, has it been snowing in England? Not yet, Jamie, no, but today the weather's been horrendous. It's still raining now, and it's been blowing a gale. It's been horrific. I think it's been really bad down south. Yeah, I'm not very happy with them. I don't, I don't. Let's have him tracking back. Hiya, Corey. Are you all right, mate? Shocking in South Wales. I'll bet some floods down Swansea, I think. I'll bet. Yeah, it's been bad here today. My granddaughter rang me and said, "Can you come and pick me up from school?" I couldn't get anywhere near the school. The traffic on the roads was just horrendous, and I had to cut down back streets and pick her up in a different area. Just couldn't get to the school. I've never seen it like that in Penwitham. Never seen it like that. Oh, it's been snowing heavily. All right, okay then. It's just a generic wireless mouse you're using. Yeah, it's just a Logitech mouse, Frog. Yeah. Not to instruct the centre backs. Right. You fancy coming in and doing my tactics for me, Mike? You seem a lot better at doing it than me. Oh, God. Got a question about FM24. Is it possible to do set piece tactics from throw-ins? Yeah, on FM24 you can. Yeah, you can do 3 areas of the pitch, and you can do short throw-ins, long throw-ins. You can do all of that, Corey. I wonder what I thought in it. I wonder what, now the game's got a little bit better, I wonder what the people thinking who applied for a refund on the same day. How many changes have I made here? Can I make any more? I can only make one more. Is that a thing? Have I found something new here? So I've gone in possession, and you can actually substitute. You can actually look at the attributes. Is that new? Have I found something new? Did that work before? Am I making stuff up? No tactics. I just love talking football tactics. I wasn't getting at you, Mike. I was serious. I've always said that, even though I stream the game and I'm on YouTube, I'm not the greatest player of the game. I never profess to be, really. It's not something. I just love making content. I love making videos and editing, and I love all of that kind of stuff. And I mean, in general, I love the game as well. So, but tactics sometimes. I mean, at the Southport save, I think I fell on a really good tactic by mistake, and then it carried me forward. But yeah, I wasn't getting at you, Mike. I mean, all contributions gratefully accepted. Should have said console. Yeah, I think you can do that, Corey, on FM24. Yeah, I think you can do it on FM24 on console. I'm sure I did it. I'm pretty sure I did it. Because the set pieces, you can do all of that, and I'm sure the throw-ins you can do. Also, Ollie and Trevor saying you could do that before. Maybe it's just me. It's just in this mode here, you can't do it, can you? If you have both in and out of possession up, you can't do it then. So maybe I'm getting a bit confused with that. Right, okay. So I've not found something new then. Oh, I don't know. I don't know at all. Vasic is really tired. I mean, let's just bring him on. It's a warm body, isn't it? Maybe he'll stick out a leg and divert it into the net. Who knows? But it's not looking like it, is it? It's looking like... So I've played 4 games tonight, lost 2, won 1, and drawn 1. I think. Oh no, I've not. I didn't lose them, didn't I? I drew them. This is the 3rd game I've drawn, isn't it? I think. Here we go. Is this the goal? 4 minutes of time added on. Here we go. This is it now. The late starters, I think that's what it is. Segre. Playing little triangles here. Lovely ball through. And here's my substitute. Nearly. I need to change into stock settings. Do you have any vids on set piece tactics FM24? There should be some, Corey. There should be some. I'm not sure. I'd have to. It's a long time since I did those videos. I'd have to have a look. I mean, can you not do it in looks like real stadiums and realistic fans? Yeah, the graphics are a lot better, Corey. Can you not do that in your training? And is set pieces not in there? Disappointed. It's not going well tonight, is it? We'll be slipping down the table now. We're dropping way too many points, and we're still 3rd. Not going well at all tonight. Not impressed. Yeah, I know, Mike. Yeah, exactly. They've had to change that as well, haven't they? Because apparently it was resetting, wasn't it? Right, hang about. Let me just have a look. So what's tonight's games been like then? Oh no, we have lost 2. Was 1-0, 1-0, a 2-0 win, and then a 1-1. So we played 4 games, lost 2. I mean, we're in an awful run at the moment. I mean, to be honest, if you look at that, right back to Venezia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games. We've only won 3 out of the 7, and we're meant to be getting promoted this season. Something's not right, is it? Something is definitely not right. Your team had 7 shots on target, but it only get 1 goal. Yeah, I know. Training, not tactics. Yeah, I think it is. It's in training, isn't it? I mean, let me have a look on FM26. So if we go into squad training. Well, no, set pieces are not in there, are they? Is it in match day then? Oh, it's so Corey. I mean, I don't know whether it's the same, but it's in match day in FM26. Set pieces are there. You just have to hunt round for it, but I'm pretty sure it's there. Set pieces on your training tutorial. They should be, Corey. I'm sure I did. The problem is with FM24, because it spanned 2 years, those videos I did 2 years ago. So it's a long time since I've done them, but they should be there. Should be there. What time is it now? 10 to 10. God, it's called getting FM'd. It's a good job Mr. Ed's not in tonight, Mike, because he would pick you up on that one. And I think he had the opinion that there was no such thing as getting FM'd. I don't... I don't know whether we need a new... Let me just have a look at... Right, so I only have one tactic set up. Let's create a new tactic and see what the game recommends. Vertical tiki-taka, gegenpress, fluid counter-attacking. So if we go with a gegenpress, what they recommended then? A 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. Great. Marvellous. Yeah, Corey. Well, I mean, there's a few lads on tonight who are managing Southport in the Enterprise at National North, and it's really it's challenging, isn't it? Check your player roles. Little tweaks might help, or swap the strikers over to the other side. I don't know what to do at all. I mean, they are recommending a vertical tiki-taka, so... have I got to continue with that now? Now I've started it. Oh, I can cancel. There we go. The problem is with this squad, it's very imbalanced. We've got a lot of defenders who I'm just not using. Berezynski's not getting used. Diakati's not getting used. Yeah, it must be a glitch, Stuart. Definitely a glitch, that. Right. I mean, I don't think having him as a channel midfielder then, because it says linking up with the wide attack. Well, there are no wide attackers unless you call Giassi. Started my first proper save now, going to the Enterprise League. I think it's going to take a bit of mulling over this. Obviously, this isn't working. I don't know whether 3 at the back is working. It's going to take a bit of mulling over this, isn't it? Let's try a gegenpress. And let's try a 4. But the problem is with the 4-2-3-1, I don't have the wingers. It's a thing of beauty, that. It's a thing of beauty. I might take a screenshot of that and put it in a frame and stick it on my wall. It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, I mean, it was a thing in FM24 that you had to have 3 keepers because they would injure keepers a lot. Although saying that, my Southport save, my main goalkeeper in that has been out injured 3 times now. Let's give him a bit of rest. Now we can do it. Let's give him a bit of rest. Yeah, it's a bit mad, isn't it, Corey? It's what I call curveballs and levels of difficulty. It's Football Manager's way of just chucking a bit of a spanner in the works and saying, there you go, deal with that, see what you can do with that. See, the trouble is, it makes sense to play with 3 centre-backs because I have got a lot of defenders in this squad. What? That's a point, actually. Let's go to squad and let's have a look at... I've got some quite good players in the reserves, but they're all out on loan. Well, this is an absolute joy, this. Being able to scroll and click buttons and they actually work. It's an absolute joy. I don't know what to do. Yeah, it sounds to me like, Corey, you're getting FM there. Sounds 3 to 8 days. It sounds like you're getting FM'd. How do you recall someone from loan? If you go onto the player profile and then go onto the drop down box, there should be like where it says like individual training and stuff. There should be a thing there where you can recall them from loan, but generally it'll be greyed out, and you might be lucky, you might be able to recall them from loan, but generally if it's curveballs and levels of difficulty, then you won't be able to. It'll be greyed out. Don't know, Debo. It's not something I've ever done. Um, but there may be somebody in the chat who will know. Debo's asking, is it possible to add another manager locally and play against a friend? If anybody in the chat knows that, I don't know that. Trevor, using a keyboard as well? No, I'm not. Just a mouse, Trev. Just a mouse. It's revolutionised the game, this. It's a bit of a shame that this save isn't going well tonight because I'm chuffed to bits. Using this now and being able to rest players, it's revolutionised the game, this. But it's just a shame that we're not doing well tonight. It's a bit of a shame that the board requirement for the first season is get promoted, because I've got a lot of good players out on loan that I could use now, and I could really do with a transfer window. But I don't know whether I'm going to get that opportunity. Yeah, I mean, Trevor, I've been playing now for what, 2.5 hours, and all I've used is a mouse, and it's been great. It works absolutely brilliantly. Looking at your player ratings, they seem pretty good, which suggests you are playing well. What is your XG? You seem to be creating good chances, just not finishing. What would be the players, not the tactics? It's table, XG table. So it does look like it's the players' end, doesn't it? We're creating the chances, just not putting them away. Yeah, you would, Trev. Yeah, you would. Although, if I got a search, so I can't do anything with the mouse, can I? No, so I've got to use my controller now to get off that, unless I just go to match. Need a new striker. Yeah, you could be right there. You could be right. I tell you what, how about, I mean, I don't really want to do it, but how about, you see, he's not been scoring goals anyway, but how about, let's go back to a two-striker system. So what footedness have we got here? They're all right-footed anyway, so it doesn't really make any difference. Let's give that a try. I need to spend some time on this. The problem is, on a live stream, you can't really sit and ponder things, can you? Because, you know, I mean, there are people I know in the chat who love that kind of thing, but most people don't. And, you know, like for viewing figures, it's not great. Because if somebody comes in the stream and you're twiddling your thumbs and you know, it's not fun, is it? They're just going to leave. Let's go to the match. So we're playing 2 strikers now. I do need a couple of new strikers though. And getting these players back off loan would be an absolute bonus, but that's not going to happen until the end of the season. I think this pink kit's unlucky. I don't like it. Okay, let's see how we do with this now. Let me just pause the game a second. Let me just... I can't. Centre back says that our recent performances are unacceptable. I mean, do so well with the worst. I mean, I honestly think it's a bug, that, Stuart. I think it's a bug. We don't mind watching the workings of a tactical genius. Somebody cut... What? What happened then? Did a tactical genius walk in and I missed him? John Charles, evening G, you're not sure what camera settings you're on during match highlights. Have you tried dynamic sideline with zoom level of 7? My new favourite. I haven't. It won't let me unless it's it won't let me do a zoom level, John. I think you might have to do that before the game kicks off. I don't think you can do it in game. I have tried this one before and there doesn't seem that much difference, to be honest. See, I mean, that ball in the box there, that should have been a tap-in. Didn't score it. Oh, height 7. Right, okay. There's no zoom on dynamic sideline. Let's have a look. I'm willing to try anything once. Camera height 7. 7. Shall I try going very attacking? Let's give him a kick up the shorts. Come on, very attacking. Get yourself sorted out here. Let's get the ball in the net and stop faffing around. Right, that's gone really stuttery, that now. That's gone really stuttery. Demand more. Where's the button, Trev? Where is it? Show me where the demand more button is. That was a lovely goal, that. Has anybody else seen that? I mean, I don't know whether it's because I've changed in mid-game there, but that's gone really stuttery again, that now. It's not smooth, that, is it? It might be because I changed the settings mid-game. This is a lovely goal, though. Look at that. Absolute beauty. Demand more. See what you did there, Trev? You demanded more and they scored a goal. Come on, Trev, do it again. I think we should come off very attacking, I think. We'll just go attacking. My mind at the moment is thinking, I don't know whether the... You see, I've always thought that using 3 centre-backs is quite negative. And I've always found that in Football Manager. But I just thought, you know, it's Italian football, let's play with 3 centre-backs. Because that's how they play in Italy. So shouts do work. Yeah, exactly, Trev. What you need to do, Trev, is hire your services out to Sports Interactive, and you'll make a fortune. You can drop in everybody's saves and demand more. And it's raining, I think. Here again, Gretz. Are you all right, mate? Gretz. Headers in this game are nowhere near as good as FM. I've never seen that many bad miss headers in my life. Yeah, right, so we can actually say we pleased at half time. So there's a few critical things here, isn't there? I've rested the players for 4 days and I've switched it around a little bit. But that was a lovely goal from Segre. I'm the Benfica guy, if you don't remember. Benfica, yeah. I'd love to do a save managing Benfica. I've always wanted to do a save managing Benfica. Maybe if I get sacked here, we'll go to Benfica. It's a possibility. Right, we need a second now, really, don't we? I'm not very keen on the 1 goal lead. We need a second. Offside ref? No. You won't get sacked. Well, I don't know. How do you rest players on FM26 console without buying that? Do you not know, Trev? It's been revolutionary tonight. We found out. I'll show you in a minute. I'll show you in a minute. Skip. Yeah, well, I will be doing it after this game because my players are shattered. Should we go very attacking again? So once again, we've had 12 shots, 5 on target, which is not putting the ball in the back of the net, are we? And we do need a striker. So why are we shattered again? 69 minutes on the clock. They've had 4 days rest this week. Both my strikers are absolutely shattered again. I'll change him round and see if that makes any difference. Where's my wing backs? Let's do the wing backs again. Oh, the other wing back got injured, didn't he? Giovanni. We'll bring him on for Vasic. Hiya, Jaden, mate. You alright? Intensity, top right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is a point, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good point. So should we be playing something like a control possession that's going to be... Because this squad, we've got to bear it... I mean, the more... I mean, obviously, I've not played this very... No, Monday wasn't the first stream, was it? But I've not played an awful lot of this. But what I am learning quickly is his squad's not big enough. I've got a lot of defenders. My strikers can't score goals. So, and we're getting tired very quickly. Should I be playing a tactic and formation that holds onto the ball and is a bit more counter-attacking? What football team do I support? Manchester City. What time is it now? Ooh, it's 10:30. 10:30. It's bobbing on now. It was a good spot that though, Mally. Good spot, intensity. See, I mean, one thing Miles was right about was the muscle memory. In FM24, you didn't really need to look for these things, did you? Because it was just second nature to... Whereas at the moment, we just... Well, I'm learning where things are and I miss that intensity. Low block counter-attacking has worked for me. How long have I supported City for? I'll tell you how long. So in 1968, I was in the paddock with my dad, watching Francis Lee and Mike Summerby, Colin Bell, beat Newcastle to win the old First Division. So, get in! Brenori! Right, straight away, cautious. What are we on? 86 minutes. Oh, tactical change, right, okay. Well, that makes a change. It's not hit somebody's backside or gone into row Z. I'll leave it on cautious. Got to win. We've got to win. Right, okay. That was a nice win. But with 19 shots, 6 on target, it should be, shouldn't it, really? Delighted. Oh, right. You've been a Benfica since 2001. So what constitutes an ultra then? Giametto. Right, okay. Is FM26 worth buying on console now? 2 hours 56 minutes ago, I would have said, keep your money in your pocket. When you buy it, get one of these. Revolutionary. It's called a mouse. Absolutely brilliant with a mouse, Giametto. It's changed the game for me. And I've also discovered this, which I'm going to show. Low block, much higher defensive line, press much more. You're new the competition, a lot of space for... Plenty of count. You know what, Mike? That's weird, that, because I never played a low block in FM24 because I always found it to be... I just didn't score goals in it. It was always a bit negative and... use pyro torches and stuff. Oh, you're one of them then, aren't you, Gretix? You're one of them. pyro torches and stuff. Right, where's Trev gone? Trev. Let's get the latest results up. Okay, so we played a game more than them though. Oh well, never mind. Right, Trev, are you watching? Are you watching? We have Mally to thank for this, by the way. This is nothing to do with me. Mally is the one who put us onto this. So, if I can get to the right. I'm still here. Right, Trev. So, we have Mally to thank for this because he's the one who put us onto it. So, using a mouse, you can't do this with a controller. Use a mouse and go into squad and do that. And then select, it's a bit faffing. You can't do it as easy as, but you have to select all these players. So you can select all your first team. Although, what's going on there? Has something, what's going on here? What's, what is going on? Well, anyway, so, I mean, it doesn't really matter. This has all got, why picked? What does that mean? Oh, there we go. Right, I'm right. So, so you go along here and you select all of these. You have to be a bit careful though, because if you click outside the box, it deselects them all. And then, because it's a mouse, you can right click and go into training, rest players, and do for 4 days. So that's how you do it, but you have to use a mouse to do it. I mean, I'm assuming that I don't know when our next game is now. I've done it for 4 days, so. See, things are still not quite right. See, look at this here. You can just about read Monday the 10th of November. It's cut off. Current season, that's cut off. So things are still not quite right. But I think things are a lot better now. A lot better. I want to watch one more game, though. Going to sign off. Yeah, night, Stuart. Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for coming in. We have 460 views now. I'm going to play one more game because I want to check the graphics out. I don't know whether it's because I changed the view in game, but it seemed to go a little bit glitchy. So I'm going to play one more game. Yeah, 460 views. If anybody's popped the head in to see what's going on, we're playing Football Manager 2026. It is the console version, specifically on the PS5. I'm managing Palermo. I'm having a bit of a rough time tonight, to be honest, but the game itself seems to be playing a lot better, and using a mouse on the console, for me personally, has revolutionised the game tonight. It's just been absolutely brilliant. While you're here, if you could subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give me a like, that would be fantastic. Right, let me just, it's in match day, isn't it? Fixture schedule. So I'm playing on the 22nd. Oh, it's a bloody long way off, isn't it? It's a long way off. I do want to play another game though, because I'm quite interested to see whether that. Let me do. Where are we? I'm gonna stick a friendly in, or do I give them all a rest? Let's give them all a rest. I've given them 4 days anyway. Let's just move it forward and let's try and play another game. So Giovanni's injured now as well. 2 to 3 weeks, right? Okay, I think he'll get taken back off his loan in January because they're just not playing him. It's strikers I need. I desperately need strikers. It's amazing how the square button on the controller does absolutely nothing. So that was, Mike, that's what was screwing up my game. Because when I was doing the in possession, out of possession thing, and particularly in the middle of games, trying to do transfer substitutions, the square kept coming up in the bottom, obliterating the continue. It's not there tonight. So, I mean, that seems to be something that they have fixed by the looks of it. Right, I want to get through to this next game just to see whether or not what the match engine's like. It's an amazing play. He scored 20 for cheap from Benfica. Ivanovic. I do need a good striker. Sorry, yeah, Gimetto. Yeah, I missed your comment there. I mean, I've been live streaming just over 3 hours now, and when I started the game, I actually made the comment that I was really pissed off, and I was trying to be, you know, kind of encouraging about the game, but it was getting more and more difficult. After 3 hours of streaming tonight using a mouse, it's revolutionised the game for me, and plus we've found a way to rest players as well, which for me is a massive thing. So I would say on the basis of that is, if you're going to play it with a mouse. And yes, I think it is worth playing now. I think it's 3 hours has really changed my opinion. Oh, that's interesting, Mike. My square button problem went away too when I plugged in the mouse. Might be mouse related. Okay, thanks, Greta. Thanks for coming in, mate. Thanks for that. That's really interesting, Mike, because I've noticed now none of the button prompts are coming up at all. They're just not. None of them are there. It's like that the PlayStation has realised, oh, he's using a mouse now, so we've no need for it. Find your budgets, transfer wages. It's not easy, Trev. It is not easy. Right, I made a note of this now. Recruitment and contracts. So I went in here, I went in contracts, and I went wage budget, transfer budget, and your clauses are in here as well. In fact, we have got 2 clauses coming in. I've just noticed there. 700,000. Christopher Lund at the end of the long period purchase for 2.2 million. Yeah, I don't know whether I want to do those. They're not the yeah, good night, Greta. It's good night. Yeah, so that's one way that I've found of doing it. So recruitment, contracts, and then wage budget is in there. And oh, you have to X off it, right? Okay. And transfer budget is there. I don't know whether that helps you, Trev, but that's one way I found of getting to it. I've actually written them down here. I've got loads of notes for where to find things, but I was struggling with that, and I think that tells you everything you need to know, doesn't it? Or does it? I think it does. I think we are going to be going to 2 at the back. I'm fairly convinced now we're going to be going to 2 at the back, but we are going to need 2 minutes searching might be quicker. Well, that's how I found it, but in theory it should be in finances, shouldn't it? You should be able to go to club finances. There's a big button here, finances. Don't really tell you very much, does it? Recruitment budget. Yeah, because you can change your what's it's in here as well, can't you? What did I say? Recruitment, what? On contracts. Recruitment budget. Yeah, it gets you to the same place, doesn't it? So basically, that's the same as doing that and then that, or so you can adjust your wage budget in there. And transfer budget, you can adjust your transfer budget in there as well. I think it's one of those things that it wasn't broke and they've tried to fix it and made a mess of it. It should be in finances. I mean, of course it should, Trev, but I kind of feel like they've tried to be very clever with a lot of things and then actually it's not worked out clever at all. Oh my God, how many more injuries do you want to give us? Giovanni's out now. It's going to come with that silly... Oh, you've only picked 6 substitutes. Well, stop injuring my bloody players then. Is there anybody I can pick? He's still injured. He's still injured. Berezzinski's on a fitness, so we can bring him in. Nope, no. Did I do that wrong then? Berezzinski, right, you've got to do that. Pick. Confirm. They do like the button clicks, don't they, Sports Interactive? They're like, how many button clicks can we get in to get to a certain place? Because however many we've got, it's not enough. Let's stick another one in. Oh, Vere's on a fitness now. Let's pick him. Confirm him. So Vere is... I think he is... Is he quite a good player? Oh, maybe not actually. I'm playing on control and I'm having a glitch where I'm making a sub on the tactics page and going... At all. Right, Ollie, you need to get yourself a mouse because as soon as you plug a mouse in, that all goes away. Get yourself a mouse, mate. I mean, if you've not got one, try and borrow one just to try it out. Yeah, exactly, Trev. Exactly. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on there. Right, okay, let's go with the same team again. Let's see if we can. Let's give it. I've not saved it for a while, have I? Let's give it a save. See that on there now. We're using the controller. You used to get something over save game that didn't work. You got a button over that. That's all gone now. It does, yeah. But I think they will get there, Mike. I think they will get there. I'm pretty certain of that. Anyway, let's get into this match. Let's just see what this plays like now, because like I say, I changed the viewing angle and everything in the last one. Let's just see if it goes back into. See, these are, once again here, look, the substitutes, all the numbers are, well, not all of them, but a lot of them are overlapping. It's not great. He still needs work. There's no doubt about it. It definitely needs work. Oh, it's nice and sunny. This is a tiny ground, isn't it? Right, here we go. Right, we are going to go. I'm finding this so much easier now. You know, it's so much easier even to do that, to change from positive to attacking. Right, we're doing well in this game. Let's go very attacking. That seemed to work last time. When I give them a kick up the shorts, that's when we scored. Well, there's a compliment. So Mally's saying it's better than Love Island. Is that a compliment? I don't know whether it is. Yeah, thanks for that, Mally. You've been great contributions tonight, and we've all learnt something tonight. So that's great. And that's partnership with the company that makes mice. Yeah, Mike. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, it is a nice little community, Mally. I'm pleased with we don't have any arses in here or anything. We all help each other out, and that's the main thing. It's and I've always said that when I've started doing live streaming. I don't want to be one of them live streamers who comes on and then dictates the pace of everything and doesn't listen to the chat and stuff like that. I want it to be interactive because I've said many times I'm not the greatest Football Manager player. I'm here to learn like everybody else is, and I do learn a lot when I'm live streaming, so that's great for me. And then hopefully we can help new players out as well. If they come in the chat, then we're just here to help them out. So we're losing 1-0 again, so not great. Ollie just borrowed a mouse now and it's working wonders. It's a game changer. Can I cut and paste that comment, Ollie, and put it on my next thumbnail? Because it's exactly my thoughts. Absolute game changer. Right, we're disappointed again. We're not tired though, so let me change my strikers over. Let's do that instead. Change my strikers over. See if that makes any difference. Just borrowed a mouse now and it's working wonders. It is. It's like Mike said before. After like 5-10 minutes of playing, you realise that all the little symbols of buttons and things all disappear, and it's actually like playing the PC version. What we need now is we need a decent squad planner next. If we can get a decent squad planner, then we're halfway there. Disallowed. Thought we'd equalise then. Kind of feel like the game's a bit against me as well here. Like we scored a goal there. We're struggling to score goals. We score a goal and it's offside. The number of injuries I'm getting at the moment is ridiculous. I kind of feel like the game is against me as well. I like the look of that stand there. Really three-dimensional. That was really nice. Yeah, it makes a big difference though. Night, Mally, thanks for coming in, mate, and thanks for your advice tonight. It's been really, really helpful. Really helpful indeed. Well, I think one thing's for certain. If I stick with this tactic and formation, we ain't getting promoted this season. Something needs to change. I need to... missed it by a mile. Can also get FFP squad registration and get rid of the dynamics thing. You can... Ferguson at United. No, there isn't Scooby-Doo. No, there's no in-game... there's no in-game comments. I mean, it would be nice to have that, Trev. It would be really nice to have that, proper squad registrations, FFP. I was really hoping that was going to be in the console version, and they've left it out again. So It's a bit weird because I've always said I want a management simulation game, and I want it to be as real. I know it's a computer game, but I want it to be as realistic as possible. But then I'm playing a game that is very, very far from real life because, you know, we have no FFP, we have no squad registrations, so it's not great, is it really? We've lost this, haven't we? We have lost this. One thing though that I am really, really pleased about, and I take my art off to them, is they've taken the buffoonery out of the game. I've only had one game where my centre half passed to the centre forward to score, and you know that's fine because that does happen in football very occasionally. But they seem to have taken all of the buffoonery out, which is great by me. I used to hate the buffoonery in games. I hated not being able to celebrate a goal on like a live stream because you can't celebrate a goal when it's just a stupid, silly. We've lost again there. Right, I need to go away and do some head scratching here because this just it's not working at all. This, I don't think the three at the back's working. I mean, what are we now? 22nd November, so we've got another 5 weeks yet before the transfer window opens, and I can maybe bring somebody in, but then we don't have any transfer budget unless somebody goes. Don't know what I'm going to do really. I don't think the squad's up to it, is it? At all. And the number of players we have out on loan is a bit bonkers. I mean, I moved them all to, where are we here, squad? I moved them all into the reserve team. So have we got any, so we've got, so who's this here? Sebastian, he's a goalkeeper, 3-star with potential to be 4. He's 30th centre back, 3-star. He's a central defender. My God, we've got, how many defenders do they want at one club? Now he's the geezer who there's a clause in it to say they can buy him at the end. Christopher Lund, left wing back. Star player who could still improve. Why are we loaning him? I've had to buy Imperiale in because we didn't have enough left fullbacks. Why have they done that? Other than it being curveballs and levels of difficulty. I mean, maybe they're not quite as good as I thought they were. We've got a striker there. What's his striker like? He's only young, like. I don't think that's down to the mouse, Ollie. So you were 3-0 down, plug the mouse in and you got 3-3. I don't think that's anything to do with the mouse. But well done. 3 strikers, 3 cinnamon and 4 at the back working the rest of it. I've got 2 seasons. Right, okay. I'm going to have a look at it. FM do generate more Italian good defenders than attackers. It's best to play defensively in Italy in a long-term save, in my experience, unless you have loads of money. Yeah, Ollie, it's been a game changer for me tonight. Absolute game changer. Yeah, my controller's on the floor by my side. I've hardly touched it. In fact, I don't think I have. Okay, I think we're going to give it a save there, and I need to go away and do some serious... I mean, the Southport save, it looked like I had no money, but when I actually scratched my head and sat and looked at it for a while, I actually managed to generate some money and some wage budget. and brought a few players in there. So maybe I'll be able to do it with Palermo. I don't know. At least I can scroll. I know, Ollie. I know. Tell me about it. Scrolling. It's. You can't play this game without scrolling. It was doing my head in. Really was. I'm a patient man. I am a very patient man. But my God, was I losing my... Well, I was losing it. And but yeah, mouse scrolling. Absolutely brilliant. Right, okay. I think I'm going to call it there. And 498 views tonight as well. Couldn't just get the extra 2 for 500. What a shame. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, exactly, I know. But isn't it a weird thing about the... I remember Miles saying ages ago that they obviously get all the analytics back. And he said there's not many people using the shouts in game. So we're taking it out. Or we're not putting it in the next edition. And now everybody that I watch are all saying, I want the shouts back because I feel like I'm interacting with the game. If I've not got them, what can I do? So it's a weird thing, that, isn't it? Right, okay, I am going to... Yes, exactly, Mike. I did say that before. That is a really good point as well. Because, I mean, I had my controller... I had it set on the maximum speed, but even then it was very sluggish. Whereas this is great. It's you can move it across the screen really easy. It is a game changer. Yeah, okay, thanks, Mike. Thanks for your contribution tonight. Thank you to everybody for your contribution tonight. And, oh, we've got 503 now. So 1 or 2 people must have been in and thought, you know what... I mean, I am finishing the stream now. If I stream Mondays and Fridays, I am playing the console version of Football Manager 2026, and it's on the PS5. I'm playing it on the PS5, managing Palermo. It's not gone very well tonight. I need to go away and do a bit of head scratching and see if I can come up with something, because I have to get promoted this season, and at this rate, we ain't going to do it. But anyway, thanks everybody for coming in. If you've not subscribed, and hit the notification bell and give me a like, if you could do that, that would be great, because it all helps the channel to grow. And the more this channel grows, and the more I get into this console version, and the more I can put out tutorial videos, it will help the newer players coming into the game as well. Okay, thanks very much, and like I say, thanks to everybody who's coming to the chat tonight, and thanks for everybody's contribution. So I think I am, after 3.5 hours, I am going to need to, I'll end the stream there. So once again, thanks very much, and we'll definitely see you on Monday night for the next stream.